The rain had started without warning. Not a storm, just a quiet southern drizzle that blurred the edges of the road and made the gas station lights glow soft and yellow against the dark Louisiana sky. General Naomi Ellsworth slowed her car and pulled into the only gas station for miles. She had driven this road many times before. Rural highways, long silences, small towns that barely showed up on a map. She liked the quiet. After years of command rooms, briefings, and controlled chaos, silence felt honest. She stepped out of the car, stretching her shoulders. Her uniform jacket was folded neatly on the passenger seat. Tonight, she wore simple clothes. Jeans. A dark sweater. No rank. No medals. No signs of who she was. Just a black woman alone at night. The air smelled of wet asphalt and gasoline. Somewhere a dog barked. The store door chimed as a man walked out with a coffee. Naomi slid her credit card into the pump. She did not notice the police cruiser across the street. She did not see the headlights turn on. She did not know that in less than 10 minutes, her name would be spoken inside the Pentagon. Officer Blake Turner leaned back in his seat, watching her from behind the windshield. Late 30s. Local boy. Mosswood Police for 12 years. Beside him, Officer Ryan Cole tapped the dashboard. Younger. Nervous energy. Turner nodded toward the gas station. You see that? Cole squinted. Yeah. What about it? Turner frowned. Out-of-town plates. Stopped real quick. Late hour. Cole shrugged. So? Turner did not answer. He watched Naomi finish pumping gas and walk toward her car. Something feels off, Turner said. Cole hesitated. You want to check it out? Turner already had his hand on the radio. Naomi was placing the nozzle back when red and blue lights lit up the wet pavement. Her shoulders stiffened. She turned slowly. The cruiser rolled in behind her car, blocking the exit. 2 doors opened. 2 officers stepped out. Naomi took a breath. Calm. Always calm. Evening, ma'am, Turner said. His voice was polite but tight. Mind telling us what brings you to Mosswood? Naomi blinked once. I was getting gas. Cole shifted his weight. You been traveling long? Yes. Turner glanced at the car. Mind if we see some ID? Naomi reached into her bag and handed over her driver's license. Her movements were slow and deliberate. She knew the rules. She had trained thousands of soldiers on calm under pressure. Turner studied the license longer than necessary. Naomi Ellsworth. Washington, D.C. He looked up at her. His eyes changed. What do you do for work, Ms. Ellsworth? She paused. I am in the military. Cole raised his eyebrows. Military? Yes. Turner smiled, but it did not reach his eyes. Rank? Naomi hesitated. Not because she was afraid. Because she knew. I am a general. Silence fell between them. Then Turner laughed. A general, he repeated. Turner's jaw tightened. Because I said so. She stepped back, hands visible. Cole moved closer. Too close. You wearing a uniform? Cole asked. No. Got proof. My military ID is in my wallet. Turner shook his head. I don't like the way this is going. Naomi felt it then. That familiar pressure in the chest. The one she had felt years ago as a young officer, standing in rooms where she did not belong. This does not need to escalate, she said calmly. You can verify my identity. Turner reached for his cuffs. Turn around. Naomi froze. Officer, this is unnecessary. Turn around. Now. People had started watching. A man at the gas station. A woman in a pickup truck. Phones half raised. Cole grabbed Naomi's arm. In one sharp movement, the cuffs snapped shut. Metal against skin. A sound that echoed louder than the rain. Naomi felt heat rush to her face. Not fear. Shame. Anger. Disbelief. I am a general in the United States Army, she said slowly. You are making a serious mistake. Turner pushed her toward the cruiser. Sure you are, he said. And I'm the president. Cole chuckled. Naomi closed her eyes for a moment. Then she opened them. May I make a phone call? Turner hesitated. Who you calling? The Pentagon. Cole laughed out loud. This just gets better. Turner waved him off. Fine. One call. He handed Naomi her phone. Her hands were cuffed in front, awkward but workable. She dialed a number she knew by heart. It rang once. Twice. Office of the Joint Chiefs. This is General Naomi Ellsworth, Naomi said clearly. I am being detained by Mosswood Police in Louisiana. Silence. Then a sharp intake of breath. Ma'am, stay on the line. Turner noticed the shift. Cole did too. The way Naomi's voice did not shake. The way she spoke like someone used to being heard. Turner leaned closer. Who you talking to? Turner grabbed the radio. Dispatch, run that name again. Naomi Ellsworth. Do it now. Dispatch answered seconds later. Officer Turner, you need to release her immediately. Turner's voice cracked. What? Sir, she is confirmed. For Star General. Pentagon is on the line. The rain seemed to stop. Cole stared at Naomi like he was seeing a ghost. Turner's hands shook as he unlocked the cuffs. Ma'am, we didn't know. Naomi rubbed her wrists. Red marks already forming. You knew enough, she said quietly. By morning, the video was everywhere. A bystander had filmed the entire arrest. The disbelief. The laughter. The cuffs. National news picked it up within hours. Civil rights leaders spoke out. Veterans spoke out. The Pentagon released a statement. Investigations were opened. Turner and Cole were placed on leave by noon. By Friday, they were fired. The police chief resigned 2 days later. Mosswood became a symbol overnight. Naomi stood at the podium a week later. No notes. No script. I did not share this story for revenge, she said. I shared it because silence protects the wrong people. She paused. I have commanded troops in combat zones. I have negotiated with foreign leaders. And yet, in my own country, I was reduced to a stereotype in a parking lot. Her voice stayed steady. This is not about rank. This is about dignity. Turner sat alone in his living room, the television muted. Cole did not answer his calls anymore. Everything he thought was normal had been stripped away. One choice. One moment. Gone. Cole moved back in with his parents. He stopped wearing his badge months later. Neither ever worked in law enforcement again. Months passed. The rain returned to Mosswood like it always did. The gas station stayed open. But something had changed. People remembered. Naomi returned to her work. She carried the marks on her wrists longer than expected. Not as scars. As reminders. That power without respect is dangerous. That silence is expensive. And that dignity does not come from rank, skin, or uniform. It comes from knowing who you are. And refusing to let anyone take that from you. Some mistakes end careers. Some moments change history. And when the world is watching, the truth always finds its voice.